Hey, Alan. I didn't realize it was July already. We've been working over here at Wyatt Earp Birthplace in Monmouth, Illinois, ready to give you guys another update. You can see why it's taken us so long to sand these hardwood floors. Our sanders just aren't big enough. So this is actually the machine that we use to sand the floors here. This came from Weber Rental in Galesburg, Illinois. And what I like about this drum sander is the ability to change out paper in just a few seconds. So this paper is used, it's a circle, there's no splits in it, and it's centrifugal force that holds it on. And it's that easy to change the paper. Other drum sanders I've used take minutes to change the paper. This takes seconds. If you ever need a drum sander, look up Weber Rental in Galesburg, Illinois. So thanks for following along. If you have been following our journey here, we're fixing up Wyatt Earp Birthplace in Monmouth, Illinois, turning it into a short-term rental for Airbnb, VRBO. Last time we showed you we were stripping paint off the outside, getting it ready to prime and paint, removing some paint off some trim in the house. We've gotten some paint done or applied to the walls and to the trim. Just started the floors. Our target right now is September 1st, but you can go on Airbnb, Vrbo now, and rent this bad boy for October, November. These floors here in the Wyatt Earp Birthplace, they're oak in this front room and the kitchen, and then the rest of the house is a heart pine, and it's actually a long leaf heart pine, and it's a subfloor that back in the day when they laid these, they just would paint them. And that's what we're also going to do. So the only two rooms that'll have a finished floor is the front room and the kitchen.
You can tell we got the paint all stripped off on the house, and we've finally come to the conclusion that the first paint that was on the house is this off-white color here. That seems to be under all the other layers. And so we've got the paint bought for the house that looks similar to that. And then for the doors, it looks like they were black. So we bought a charcoal color for the doors, and for the windows, they were also black. It's kind of strange. The trim was the same color as the siding. And it looks like over here, this one piece of trim was black also. There's little bits of black under there. We're gonna paint it like that. We'll see how it looks. In here, I picked out some wallpaper for what would have been the sitting room. And I went with a William Morris pattern. William Morris was a designer in the 1800s, and I like his stuff a lot. It's got a lot of nature in it. I thought it fit the time period. And I've been trying to pick out colors for the walls that are earth tones, because those would have been the colors that were popular in that time period. There weren't Sherwin-Williams or paint companies that made paint, so a lot of people made their own. If you guys will remember, this room was pretty rough last time you saw it, and we've got some paint on the walls now and pulled up the floor and found this pretty oak underneath. We've got some patching work that needs to be done. Some of it is in rough shape, but the hope is to restore the wood that was underneath the linoleum and get our tub figured out. We have a big cast iron tub that we may put back that was in here, or we may put a copper bathtub in this bathroom. You can tell that our previous guests left their mark. We got this master bedroom painted also, and the laundry room and a bedroom upstairs painted. My dad went down to the basement and pulled out some treasures that he found buried in the dirt. And we Google searched this with Google Lens and came up with the date of 1890s-ish on this, and found out that it's an old ink bottle. And it says warranted not to absorb, so it wouldn't absorb your ink. It's from England, which is interesting. This was buried in the dirt, and it's just an old mason jar with the glass lid. It looks like usually there was a metal band that would go around the jar and then hold the top on, and that part's missing, but the rest is in good shape. I have no idea what this was, but it's kind of cool looking. Super thick glass. And then an old piece of some sort of pottery.
The work that we're going to be doing between now and the next time we give you an update, I'm hoping to have the outside of the house primed and painted, the rest of the walls painted, the wallpaper up. We really should be working on, we should have everything completed with the house and be working on furnishing it by the time we give you the next update. So I'm super excited for you guys following along to see the progress that we've made. We love doing this. We think that this is going to be an incredible asset to Monmouth for the years to come. We're going to have a grand opening, and we're looking at possibly doing that September 21st. So stay tuned. We'll lock that date in and make sure that everybody is aware of it. But pencil that in your calendar as a possibility. September 21st to have a grand opening here at Wyatt Earp Birthplace. Thank you for following us along. We've enjoyed this journey, and we've really been impressed with all the support that we've had and encouraged by all the support that we've had. A lot of people have stopped by during this process just to see how it's going, even people from out of state. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.